everyone, welcome back to my video. First, let me introduce myself. I am Anggraini, NPM 234111025, majoring in management, and today I will present a very important and relevant topic, namely navigating the world of financial institutions. We have all interacted with financial institutions, whether it was when depositing money in a bank, paying using an e-wallet, or even buying insurance. However, have we ever thought about how these institutions work and what big role they play in our economy, especially in Indonesia? Financial institutions. On this slide, we see a big picture of the world of financial institutions. This presentation will take us to explore how financial institutions work, how they are formed, and their role in the economy, especially in Indonesia. Definition and roles. First of all, let's define what a financial institution is. In simple terms, financial institutions are entities that regulate the flow of money in an economy. They act as intermediaries between those who have funds, namely savers, and those who need funds, namely borrowers. There are two main types of financial institutions. First, bank. This institution accepts deposits from the public, provides loans, and offers various other financial services such as savings accounts and credit. Non-bank financial institutions includes institutions such as insurance companies, investment companies, and credit unions that provide specialized services for specific financial needs. Functions of financial institutions. Next, let's look at the main functions of financial institutions. They have four important functions. 1. Mobilizing savings. They collect funds from the public to reinvest in the economy. Allocating capital. This institution channels these funds to individuals or companies who need them for investment and economic growth. 2. Facilitating payments. They provide a payment system that makes financial transactions easier, both in cash and digital form. 3. Managing risk. By means of diversification and prudent policies, they help manage financial risks, both for individuals and the economy as a whole. These functions are like strong tree roots, sustaining and supporting economic growth like a tree that produces fruit. Types of financial institutions. On this slide, we will discuss the types of financial institutions. In general, financial institutions are divided into two, namely banks and non-banks. 1. Commercial banks are banks that provide services such as savings, loans, and other financial services to individuals and businesses. Examples are public banks that we often use, such as Bank Mandiri or BCA. 2. Investment banks focus more on services such as company mergers and providing capital through the issuance of securities. They often work behind the scenes on large transactions. 3. Insurance companies function to provide protection against risks, such as life, health, or property insurance. Examples are Prudential or Alliance. 4. Lastly, mutual funds, namely institutions that manage public funds to be invested in portfolios such as shares or bonds. Each of these institutions has a complementary role in supporting the financial system. History and development in Indonesia. Next, let's look at the history of the Indonesian financial system. In the 1960s-1970s, after independence, the government's main focus was rebuilding the economy and creating a basic financial system that supported stability. Entering the 1980-1990s era, financial deregulation and liberalization occurred. Banking is increasingly developing, and many non-bank financial institutions have emerged to meet market needs. From 2000 until now, technological developments such as fintech have become the main driver. In addition, the government continues to carry out regulatory reforms to increase confidence and efficiency in the financial system. Through this journey, we see how the Indonesian financial system continues to adapt to the needs of the times. Introduction to the Indonesian financial system. In this last slide, we will get to know more deeply the structure of the Indonesian financial system. This system consists of four main sectors. 1. Banking sector, which includes commercial banks, Sharia banks, and people's credit banks. They are responsible for core services such as savings and credit. 2. Capital markets, where stocks and bonds are traded, which play an important role in raising funds for large investments. 3. Insurance sector, providing protection against financial risk through various insurance products. 4. Non-bank financial institutions, which include leasing institutions, factoring institutions, and micro-institutions such as cooperatives. Each of these sectors has a specific role, but as a whole, they form a mutually supportive ecosystem in driving economic development. In closing, let's conclude. The financial system is an important foundation for economic growth. The diverse types of financial institutions, the history of the development of the Indonesian financial system, and the current financial structure show that this system continues to adapt to support stability and innovation. As the younger generation, we have an important role to play in understanding, using, and perhaps even contributing to future financial system innovation. Thank you for your attention, friends. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them.